What's up, guys? Welcome into a super wild card edition of Film Room. As always, joined by Daniel Jeremiah and DJ. It's Jags, Chargers under the lights in Duval Saturday night. And we know the quarterbacks are the headliners, right? Lawrence versus Herbert, but Travis Etienne versus Austin Ekeler. The running games could decide this one.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. First of all, Chris, it's just great to be back in the postseason for the Chargers and to go on the road, take on a young, talented Jags team with two of the premier young quarterbacks making their playoff debut is going to be exciting. But you hit on it, and to me, I think whoever can support their quarterback the best. Obviously, the defense is a big part of that, but I think the run game is going to be huge. Which one of these backs can get loose? And they're two outstanding runners with Austin Ekeler and Travis Etienne. Let's start first with Austin. Kind of went through all their explosive plays and tried to find something I think would be key in this ball game. And we look at it at the Chargers. We know about their passing attack and what they're able to do. It's going to create some opportunities. I like the draw in this game here because I think you're going to have a Jags pass rush. It's going to be aggressive, getting up the field. You're going to be worried about Justin Herbert in this passing attack. It's going to create some voids. This is a nice draw here. You're going to see, watch Sawyer, the left tackle, watch Gerald Everett, both able to get right up to that second level. And just look at all the space that you have there. I think that's what happens when you have a dynamic passing game. You're going to have opportunities like this. I would love to see the Chargers and Coach Lombardi drop a couple of these draws, no pun intended, and see if they can't pop one here against a team that you know is going to be itching to get after the quarterback.
All right, this one is against the Miami Dolphins. This is when this running game really started to kind of take shape here back half of the year.
Yeah, and I think this is where your creativity can really come into play. Man, these teams have played each other already. They know each other well. They've had plenty of time. Their advanced scouts have been digging into this tape for quite some time. So if you can add a little wrinkle in this ball game, I don't know if it's going to be the one we're looking at right here. This is Austin Ekeler, a little wildcat, little zone read here. He's going to see Bradley Chubb, number 2 for the Dolphins, coming off the edge. He's going to read him, ride the fake. He takes the back, and then Austin Ekeler with a puller in front of him is able to get a nice explosive run here. So again, I think the wrinkles and the creativity, Doug Peterson's known for that. Coach Lombardi, I think, is going to have an opportunity to see if he can't catch this Jags defense off guard. Going to be a chess match here, Chris.
You know, I go back to that week 3 matchup. Austin had 4 carries for 5 yards and then really started to take off in week 4 against Houston and was awesome from then on. This is late in the year against Tennessee.
Yeah, and this is, again, another key point in the run game, yards after contact. You know, this is something Austin is so good at, fighting for these extra yards. You're going to see it here working against Tennessee Titans. Look where the contact's going to take place here, right there. This is where he probably should go down, and then look at him spin off, pull through tackles, just keeps his legs driving, and he gets all the way inside the 2-yard line when he probably should have been down about the 13-yard line. So that's another key aspect of this Charger running game. I think Austin Ekeler is going to be fresh. He's going to be ready to go, and I'm looking forward to watching him compete. One more here, 4th play. This is just kind of a show-off run here from Austin Ekeler. Watch him feel this defensive end on the left side. He's going to get up the field. McKinney does a nice job of throwing him up the field before he climbs to the second level. And then there's the jump cut from Austin, which is so special. Boom, foot in the ground, jump cut, get north and south. Look at all these yards, takes this one all the way down to the goal line. This is going to be an Austin Ekeler game. Again, all the attention is going to be on Justin Herbert, rightfully so. I think he'll play really well. But I think Austin Ekeler's got a chance to really, really ignite this offense and get them going.
And DJ, let's not forget the last time the Chargers were in Jacksonville, Ekeler had perhaps one of the best games of his career, 100 yards receiving, 100 yards rushing, including a 90-yard touchdown, as Philip Rivers likes to say. It was really 84 yards.
But I've only seen that clip from Philip 19 times so far this week. I think we've got another 30 or so times before we get to kick. He's the best. That was a classic mic'd up.
I will yell in your ear, DJ. I will yell in your ear.
So good. So good.
So, DJ, we flip it to the Jags running game and Travis Etienne. And let's remember week 3, it was James Robinson who got most of the carries against the Chargers. Etienne's really come on since then.
Yeah, Robinson had a big game in that one, but you knew they were confident in Etienne. The fact that they traded him, they traded Robinson to the Jets to free up more snaps to get Travis Etienne rolling. And I want to show you 4 plays here, Chris, and show you how it's important with a Doug Peterson design offense and with a running back that's as talented as this one, that you all do your job and that you're disciplined. We're going to show you a couple plays here. Let's start first of all with the defensive end getting caught up field. You're unblocked right here. Watch this defensive end on the left side. You're unblocked. You have to know somebody's coming. They're not going to leave you unblocked, okay? Somebody's coming for you. So you've got to attack this. You got a tight end coming across. You've got to be more firm to attack that. And you cannot create these creases for Etienne to be able to cut back. And then you've got, as a free man, you have got to make the tackle. You get a secondary defender coming up. He just slides down. You get another missed tackle. It's about everybody being aware, being assignment sound. And as Bill Belichick likes to always say, just do your job.
All right, next one against the Cowboys here. This was a comeback victory.
Yeah, and this is another one here. Watch the defensive end on the left side of the screen again. You're going to have to set a firm edge, something Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa are going to be tasked with, something they excel at. But you can't be undisciplined and try and look. He's going to swim inside here. Okay, if you're swimming inside there, that linebacker has to be spilling over the top. He is not doing that. You've got to set the edge. You've got to be firm. Don't try and be a hero and try and get in the backfield here and get out of your gap, because once you do that, they've got you sealed, and then he is off to the races there. So, again, that's trying to do too much. And sometimes in a playoff game, it's really big. It feels really important. You want to make a play so bad, but you've got to be assignment sound. If your job is to set a physical firm edge, you've got to do that. You can't jump out of gaps.
People forget, we talk about Austin Ekeler undrafted. Etienne was a first rounder who didn't play last year and a teammate of Trevor Lawrence's at Clemson.
Yeah, if he, look, unfortunately got hurt early last year, but he was my top running back in that draft, in all my draft preparation coming into that draft class. He's a dynamic player, and you're really seeing that on display. And stress is a defense. And if you make a mistake, if you aren't connected, how many times have you heard Coach Staley talk about being on a stream, being connected? I want you to watch 33 and 42 at the second level here. Look at where they are. Look at them jump out of gaps here. One of them has got to be assigned to this A gap inside. They both jump outside, and it parts like the Red Sea right here. That cannot happen. You've got, again, know your assignment. It's alignment, assignment, see ball, get ball. And this is a classic case of guys getting out of their lane, getting out of their space, getting out of their gap, and you're going to have explosive runs because he's got big time burst.
All right, one more here against the Houston Texans.
Yeah, last one, we talked about Austin Ekeler and his ability to make defenders miss and to break tackles. Tackling at the second and third level is going to be huge in this game. You're going to get one-on-one opportunities. This is drawn up well. You're going to see right here, the safety is going to be unblocked, and I'm going to put him in the screen right here. This is going to be a one-on-one situation in space. The Chargers are going to be in this situation a lot. I think Derwin James hopefully is going to be this guy right here. But you've got to make this tackle. You can see where the yard marker is. This is about the 35-yard line. He misses the tackle, and instead of having him down at the 35, he's on the other 40. So that shows you the importance of open field tackling. Again, a lot of attention, a lot of eyeballs on the quarterbacks, two of the best young quarterbacks in the NFL. But can the running backs get going, and can these defenses? The Chargers defense has been better of late, slipped a little bit last week, but have been better against the run. They've got to be firm on the edges. They've got to be solid tacklers in open field. And don't try to do too much, Chris. Just do your job.
If you want to see more content like this, check out the link right here.